ask you again about that question. What type of mom do you want to be?
Yeah, I think to be honest, if so my kid elder one is 7 years old now, the younger one is 5. So if you ask me like 3 years ago, so when my kids were still like a baby toddler stage, I would just tell you I just want to be a mom that don't need to work too much. Working not in terms of the the job, but like not doing so much work, and then someone can help me, and then whenever I want to play with them, I just play. It sounds horrible, I know, but that was the true voice in me, because I really felt, oh, when my body can be my body, when my night can be my night, when the bed of me can just be my bed, that was the stage I was. But now I felt, if you ask me, I just want to make sure my kids grow up with a lot of empathy. I don't need them to be super successful or rich or famous. I just want them to really have the strong skill, which is empathy. So they are aware, what's going on in this world. They are aware, hey, how do I feel as a person, and then how do other people feel as a person. So that's all the value I want my kids to carry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. We have something that we can give to them. Is like that the humanism that they have
Yeah.
to give empathy. It's underrated. Maybe not many people think that's important, but actually in this world we have a lot of like smart people, but maybe not a kind person. So which is good to have that
Yeah.
character first, because
Yeah.
others things you mentioned before when we had another talk already taken care of by AI. So
Yeah.
that character is more important
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah. I think the second thing I really want to make sure my kids to have, maybe maybe it's something I didn't have that when I was a child, is the confidence. Not
Yeah.
not doubting yourself, because when I was a child, seriously, I kept doubting myself. Am I good? Oh, am I a bit stupid? Do I know how to talk? So that part I really don't want to repeat on my kid. I think certain stage they will experience that moment, but then I just hope I can help them to build the confidence, to be a person with a lot of empathy. I think that's all I want them to be. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds simple, but maybe to get there is also like a lot of work, because I guess in our generation, not feeling worthy, not confidence, things like that is never talked to from our parents' generation. They never think that's important. It's just like the score, the achievement that's more matters for their life. So to eventually learn how to make yourself confidence and then how to do it, it's something that we need to find the formula as well.
Yeah.
So maybe our inner child needs to be reworked also
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
find a
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think, everything I was sharing is actually almost like the healing journey from my own childhood. Yeah. So I think really I started to appreciate motherhood more and more when my kids are becoming older, not a baby anymore, because there are more emotion, character, personality I need to take care of now compared to when they were baby or toddler, right? Yeah. So then I also start to realize, oh, that's actually the problem from in my childhood. So now I'm taking care for my kids. So it's really amazing. So it's like almost like a therapy journey I'm also doing for myself.
wow, it's good. So the motherhood itself healing your
Yeah.
childhood in a
Yeah.
way. Yeah, sometimes we didn't understand like character that we have today. Sometimes maybe the fear, the doubt that we have in mind, it's something that we need to fix first, and then we just find out while we are actually raising the kids. Oh, this is probably from our past when we were small, when our parents did this, so we don't want to repeat that with our own
Yeah.
kids, something
Yeah.
like that. So talking about raising the kids, you mentioned also we had like a pre-interview before. So bigger kids, bigger problem, you
Yeah.
said. So far during this motherhood and parenting, what was the hardest part of
Mm.
your journey to raise both of
Yeah,
your
yeah,
boys?
yeah, yeah. Actually, by the way, that statement came from one of my colleague. Uh, smaller kids, smaller problems. Bigger kids, bigger problems.
Okay.
I think with my elder one, he's going to be 8 years old now.
Mm.
So, the world we live today, there's no more. I don't know if the world we live today is like that, or the circle we live today. We focus more on emotional building and character building, and talk to our kids in a equal manner, respect their emotions, respect them as individual self, right? So it's no longer hierarchy. Like, hey, I'm the mom. You better listen to me. So when I talk to him, even when he does something wrong, I also need to make sure I respect his feeling as well. But however, the culture I grew up,
Yeah.
uh, I'm sure everyone knows the tiger mom, the Chinese tiger mom. So I guess I still have that part. I so as I said earlier, I'm always trying to balance both. The freedom for my kids to grow as a human being he's supposed to be or he wants to be, versus the tiger mom controlling you. You still need to do your basic. So I'm still on that journey, and I don't think this balancing journey or struggling or whatever balancing harmonizing both journey will be end. I think I foresee this will be the whole journey of my motherhood, because the tiger mom it is me, where the freedom idea is part of my aspiration. So I think that's the biggest struggle for me. And then also, I think I also share with you, there was once I had a one-to-one trip with my boy, and out of sudden, he told me, "Hey, mom, do you know what I don't like you the most?" Yeah, he was only 5 years old. So anyway, of course, he couldn't articulate very well. But then the message basically, you never on my side. So when things happen, when I have a quarrel or a bit argument or drama with my friends during play day or whatever activity, the first thing you just assume I did something, and then you will go and scold me. So, that's also the moment I felt, oh, okay, actually, I do have the tiger mom side, just I don't notice or I don't want to acknowledge. So that's why I think this is the biggest work on myself. Again, it's my own struggle. Then, of course, it's also reflect my motherhood behavior as well. Yeah.
Wow, 5 years old, and then he already.
I should be happy, right?
Yes.
I should be happy. He's
But
expressive.
it's good. It's good. That's the boy that you want him to be, right? He's
Yeah.
like open. He's brave. He want to express what he felt, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
But also shocking in a way, like someone like the smaller version of you just told you like something you never realized. Yeah,
Yeah.
shocking, but it's a good journey and
Yeah.
progress also for us. So it's good. Better than like you keep everything alone yourself and then you just like hating each other for the years coming up.
Yeah.
So interesting. So he already got that different exposure when he was 5, which is good. You being a good mom, you give a good exposure also to him. He becomes someone that really outspoken, which is good. And then and where was that? Is it in Europe or?
No. It's already in Singapore. So we were on the rugby tournament trip in KL. So only two of us in a hotel room. So I was actually watching TV, and then he said, "Hey, mom, I need to talk to you." Yeah.
It's good. And how about when you raise them in Europe? I mean, you don't have, I don't know, maybe in other country you have a helper, but you
Yeah.
have a family that will take care of your kids sometimes. But when you were there during the new early motherhood, taking care of a newborn, how was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you maybe your parents also like away cannot like
Yeah.
take care from different shift or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
for sure. So my parents till today they are still working.
Wow.
So I mean they are now so old, and they are like 60, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still like
6.
productive to do all the businesses and
Yeah, I
stuff.
guess they could retire, but then again, they just felt no, if I do nothing, my life is boring, like not fulfilled. So for sure, back then when we were living in Europe, uh, there were not so much family support. And also, of course, in Europe, there was no helper culture. You could hire nanny, but my kids were too small for that. And I also don't feel, I don't know, I don't feel like to hire a nanny for a small baby. To be honest, that was a tough 3 years. So with my first kid, I took 9 months maternity leave. I didn't work for 9 months. I seriously felt I almost went to the situation a bit depressed. Yeah. So every day is about changing the nappy, feeding the milk, and or breastfeed, or uh, baby food, and then make sure he sleep before 7. So every day is like this. Um, and sometimes he follows, sometimes he doesn't follow. It was really, really like you almost felt you live in a box.
Understood.
Yeah,
I've
and
been
then
there.
yeah,
Yeah. I think it's the
yeah,
same. Yeah, with all the moms when they carry women like us, and then we have our own world between work and then our personal life, and after that we need to shift into
yeah,
motherhood, which like we feel kind of lonely, and
yeah.
then repeating the same pattern every day, and then you feel like when it's gonna end, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, when you took him out, everyone said, so cute. And I said, yeah, yeah, he's very cute. Of course, I love him. But the day, with the fixed routine and then no adults talk, were just really killing my passion and dream in life. I remember like around 5 months of my maternity leave, I think someone from my work called me to talk about a project about chocolate in China. And then they were asking, hey, what do you think about this position? And then what do you think about the younger generation with the chocolate? It was only 30 minutes chat. And then my colleague kept apologizing. I'm so sorry to disturb you. It's your maternity leave, but thank you so much. And I actually told her, thank you so much. I finally can have adult like
Adult
conversation.
You can finally use your brain.
Yeah. So that was the first kid, and then the second kid. I told my husband I really cannot stay home for 9 months. So I still took the first 3 months because the breastfeeding and also my body do need to recover. The second one, actually, we were still in Switzerland till he was 9 months. The toughest part, the biggest memory I remember, they both went to preschool when they were only a baby. They got sick every week.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Always fever, always high fever, always runny nose. So runny nose is normal basically there because winter is long, so it's fine. But fevers every day, every week, not every day. So my husband were like when they were sick. So my husband were like, oh, okay, you take morning off, and then I will arrange all the meeting in the afternoon. So we were doing this kind of coordination. But to be honest, because he works from the office and he works for a big corporate job, he can't really be very flexible. So my consultant job within Emotion, I have to say, really supportive. The team are very really supportive. They say, "Oh, your kids are sick. We will try our help best to reshuffle the schedule for you." And then I work from home as well. I still remember there was once I have to do this final presentation. I was carrying my kid who had a high fever, and then while doing the presentation, and then once I finished the presentation, I quickly made him nap or feed him with the medicine, and then afterwards we immediately rush back to my desk to finish the document. So that was the moment I really want to cry. Like and then in the night, when baby have a fever, you couldn't sleep, but the next day I still need to start my normal day to work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because it's like a 24 hours job as a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a wife, and then you need to take care of everything, and nobody's really think that's a big role in the family sometimes.
Yeah, I think I also share with you actually. Uh, I think my husband will also listen to this podcast, but it's okay. We openly talk about it, and it's also good to remind you again. uh, because my husband work in the office, and then with in emotion, we don't have offices. We always work from home. I sometimes feel he just took working from home as granted. If you see what I mean, like,
Yeah,
oh, anyway, you are working from home, so then you just, by the way, take care the kids. It's not a big deal because anyway, you are at home. If he wants to nap or if he has a fever, you just give medicine. I mean, he didn't say that, but that's the feeling I got. So we also had a long conversation. I said, hey, you don't take what I have done as granted just because I work from home.
Yeah, yeah. Understand.
Because I'm, it's not like I'm just facing a computer doing nothing. I also need to think. I also need to focus. I need to also need to produce something. It's also a lot of work working from home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that appreciation to mothers who is maybe running their own business or having this working from home culture or running a family business or doesn't have to go to office. I just feel for those scenarios, please don't take it as granted. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, especially you're at home and then you need to do the extra work as well because you're at home, so it's double job.
Yeah.
So don't take it for granted. And then you should be thankful because you take the side that you work and also take care of the family. So your partner can work freely. Yeah, in his
I
office.
actually don't think we are expecting a big thank you. This kind of, it's a bit cheesy. Say, oh, thank you. But please just don't have that attitude. Oh, anyway, you are at home, so just do it. It's not like a just do it. It's a lot of work. We do need to reorganize things. We do need to reshuffle things as well. And then a lot of things we also need to handle at the same time.
Yes, I understand. I mean, if we don't work, we have that option because we are a mother, and then we need to take care of these young children because they cannot take care of themselves. And then we know better. Maybe we have more sense than the father, but I'm not like judging this, but what I feel that way. And we have like the portion, the dad doing this, and mother will do these certain things that cannot be replaced, like breastfeeding and etc. But we also need our life back. Yeah, our life is not only like taking care of the kids. We sacrifice those life that we had before to be able to taking care of these kids. So it's a big decision, and then we chose to do that. Some other moms, they can also choose if they don't want to do the breastfeeding, they want to go to work, or they want to do certain things. It's optional actually because we're all even, right? I mean, so by taking care of the kids and also doing work at the same time, it's a big decision also for us.
I love what you said. It's a decision. It's not like, hey, by the way, you are home, you do it. It's a decision we made from our side, right? So I don't know. For me, I just need acknowledgement from the people, not only my husband, but people around us to understand, aware that's a decision we made. Yeah.
Yeah, taking care of the house and then the kids is also job and a lot of work. It's also need to be pay higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, not easy because our head is like constantly thinking all the time, even though we are like looks like we are doing nothing, like sitting on at home, and then we're still thinking what the kids gonna eat, what time we need to pick them up from school, and then how about the
Homework. For
weekend,
me, it's homework now.
like all those things, like always on our heads. So
Yeah, but I have to say, I must to say this to my husband. You are doing an amazing job as well. Yeah.
Thank you for letting your wife to actually reach your future, your dreams. Yeah, and then still let
So
you to have your own
but I think
life.
this is also something I want to share. It's important. Like you do need to have a very honest conversation with your husband as well when you can't handle anymore. So on certain things, like I just cannot handle. If I do that on certain scenarios, I will just become become my father. The one I don't want to see in myself. So then I honestly told my husband, you know what, I'm not capable to do this. So, for example, his math homework, English homework, I said, maybe you just handle it. Yeah.
It's good. The communication, I think that's also number one. We cannot handle everything ourselves. We need help. We
Yeah.
need to talk. We need to express what we feel. Sometimes being vulnerable like that makes us feel weak some way, but it's really helpful when you let it out. And then maybe the problem is not that big, but because we communicate, it's
Yeah.
become clear what we need to do, what our partner needs to take part.
Yeah.
So
Because
yeah.
I think our brain is only this big. If I have, overwhelmed, I'm just not going to deliver anything with a good quality. So I think there's nothing wrong to share weakness. Then, but when I share weakness, vulnerability, I do hope my partner can help me as well. So far he's helping, so it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
But I also see it on social media, like some mothers, maybe they couldn't take it anymore and then expressing on their Instagram story, things like that. So what do you think about that? I don't have any judgment, and then I don't have that capability to also comment it, but I just want to share. What do you think about, maybe it's tough like, being at home taking care of the kids without any help, and then like the husband is more like, oh okay, I'm earning money, I'm looking for a job to feed the family, and then that's my role, and your role is like taking care of the kids at home. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
Again, I would love to share what my mom told me. Uh, so she in Chinese there's a word called 能屈能伸. So in English it's resilience. So, but basically, in Chinese it's much deeper than English resilience. So it's she was in that word is trying to say as a human being you can stretch long, you can also uh, become shorter. So I think that's the attitude my mom told me in life scenario as well. So, like some kids in many family in Singapore say, "Oh, raising a kid is so expensive. We cannot afford to have a kid." Or in some scenario, the single mom say, "Oh, I don't have a husband. It's tough." We know, it's tough. We're not saying it's not tough. But I think the mindset is more about I just do what I can do. Don't think too much on the result. So if my salary is only 1K per month, I'm just using a one number as an example. Then maybe we just live the life with 1K standard. That's what we can do. If we cannot, or if I really not happy with my lifestyle, my life quality, then I just need to find other creative solutions to be better, to find a better job or a better way to make money. So you either just live with what you have, be happy, and then or you find a way to make your dream come true. I think either way is all fine, but the most important is the mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe start with our mindset first.
Yeah.
If we already limiting our belief, like we cannot do that, it's too expensive, it's tiring and etc. Without any solution, we're gonna just stuck there.
Yeah, I think in the digital world, people don't need more inspiring stories. They are on the social media every day. People also don't need more role models anymore. There are many out there, but I think it's really to choose again back to identity. Who you are, what kind of life you want to have, what kind of person you want to be. So if you are fine with the type of life you choose, then just live happily. I think the spirit, the mindset is the most important. Yeah.
Yeah, you choose the best and then the happiest way to live your life. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if there's the best. I also don't believe everyone can be happy. Sorry, a bit because I really believe every family, every human being, we all have our own issues. So let's just accept the world is not perfect. And then it's really up to you how you want to live, how you want to spend your day, right? Uh, if stay in the house watching TV make you happy, then just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't compare to any certain standard to be happy. If the simple things may also make you happy, just stick with that. Have your own happiness moment with the small things first, so other things will follow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wow, interesting. We talk a lot about all this motherhood, and so if you see your kids today, how do you want them to be in the future? How you imagine them when they're like adult and
Adult.
already independent by themselves? So
I hope when they become adult, they still want to have a conversation with me to tell me what they don't like about me.
oh, you like when he was 5.
Yeah, when he was 5, I hope that innocent, the brave to express what he wants, what he think without any overthinking. I hope that spirit still with him when he become adults. So yeah, as simple as that. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, the same conversation, the same boy that you saw when he was only small, and then he's still
Yeah.
gonna be like that in the future, which is the character is still the same, which is good. Reminds you
Yeah.
like how you work hard also to find that formula to raise them. And then about working, because we're also talking about your journey as a career woman and how you manage the family and the kids and work as well. How do they see you as a career woman? And then you're not only like working for global consulting, it's already a lot of work, but also you're a
My
co-owner,
own
yeah,
brand.
for your own
Yeah.
brand. So
Yeah.
how do they accept that, and how do they deal with it? My mom is actually has their own business. Yeah, how do
I
they
think
deal with it?
for their age, they don't really understand work, the concept of work so much. So they actually know I'm working in front of my computer, and whenever I'm traveling, they kept telling everyone, "Oh, my mom is in holiday again." I think because my working culture is working from home, and then sometimes I'm also very very close with my colleagues and team members. We when we are coming together, of course we work, we talk, but we also laugh a lot, having a lot of good time. So I don't think they really see work as a serious thing. Yeah, so they just feel, oh, work can also be fun. Work can also be a happy moment with your colleagues together. Oh, and then my mom's work colleague, teammate, they are also like very caring to us. They are also like funny person, play with us. So it's very different compared to how I grew up, right? So like a job is a job. Oh, my father is working. I need to be serious. So I don't know if it's my kids. I feel in general in the world we live today, the kids they don't really see work as a serious thing. You need to dress up with the business suits. You need to be serious. I mean, we do need to deliver, but it's that kind of mixed feeling. Like, yeah. And then the other thing is, I really think being a working mom, being independent, being financial independent, also, I hope this will have a good impact on them. Like life is not just you sit there and the money will come, the toys will come. You do need to work on it. You do need to no pain, no gain. You do need to make an effort to get what you want. Yeah, I think that's also how I learned from my mom. My mom, if I'm looking at what I'm doing now as a woman, as a mom, on my career, is actually I'm also repeating my mom's journey as well. From different field, from different industry, different perspective. But this is also what my mom have been doing in the past. Being an accountant, vendor street, started her own business, also being a mom, being a wife. So it's very similar. I'm just repeating my mom's path as well. So yeah, so I think it's good.
To be a career woman, yeah, to have
To
your own career.
yeah to show my kids working can also be fun. Working doesn't have to always be stressful, serious. You can also meet a bunch of amazing people from your work and become friends, and then also make an effort if you want something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing you show them like you need to work to get what you want.
Mm.
Yeah, things that they can learn naturally from your activities, daily activities, which is really good. You don't need to tell them, but you never really done that, so they learn from example.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice. And then with two jobs that you have today, like managing a business and also work as a consultant. So how that's actually affecting you as a person, as a mother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I would say I'm very lucky. My work at In Emotion is really something interesting, and then brings me a lot of passion. Also makes me grow as well. So, In Emotion, the whole value is about humanizing business, to bring the human side into the business, to bring this human logic in the business world. So it's really aligned, what I believe. Like everything starts from empathy, being human. That's the most important. And then be yourself, be authentic. That's the most important thing I feel as a human being, and then also who I want to be, right? So it's really aligned. I think that's why I also reflect, uh, amplify that my own value at my work as well. And then I think with Momiji, when I took over this brand with my business partner, Cici, uh, we love this brand, and then we are continuing to build the value of this brand. Is all around, uh, let's be slow. There's nothing wrong to be slow. Slow, be kind, and be holistic in the world. So that's the key values and key pillars we are building for branding, brand values, and also innovation on sustainability. So it's also really start from my heart with those values. So that's why I feel that's why my kids also cannot differentiate your work and your holiday, your personal life, because even myself, I can't really separate them. I feel I'm just really using my own value at my work as well.
Wow, that's wonderful that what you're doing is actually comes from your passion and then it's actually telling from what you feel inside your soul. It's like speaking
Yeah.
itself, which is good and it's also helped you during this motherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. I hope everyone that's listening to us also have that alignment in their lives. So what they're doing, how they're actually now struggling and juggling, raising the kids and being like multiple identities at once. They found that balance and then that calling and then
Mm.
speaking with their soul. And I think we talk so much today, which is really good. I got a lot of inspiring talk from you, insight, very thoughtful. But one more thing I want to ask before we close this conversation, this podcast, is about our program called The Shining Woman. So I just want to know which part of your life that actually really shine for you as a woman. Which part of your
My life. The
yeah.
current life?
Yeah, any time any part in your journey like when you feel like you're really shining as a woman.
I think,
In which role, in which
um,
moment maybe.
mm, to be honest, I feel, whenever I talk, whenever I present, people always say, "Oh, you are so positive, you are so easy to talk with, and then you are have the aura of calm, elegant, wise." I really don't uh, see all those in myself. Sometimes I'm also having a lot of conflicts in myself, keep talking myself, reflecting, and then say, oh, I need to be better, to be better, to be better. Um, I think that's the fact of everyone. So if you ask me the shiny moment, that's why I'm sharing that, because it's difficult for me to think the shiny moment, because I felt, oh, shiny moment needs to be big, like really glowing, really did something big. But maybe for me, the shiny moment is not the big moment, like on the stage or whatever. I just feel maybe those little moments. I helped my friend, like my friend came to me to vent out her frustration. I listened, I made her feel better. I think maybe those little moments are the shiny moment for me. Because when you were asking this question, it was difficult for me, because I was more thinking, oh, the big moment. on the stage, glowing. Do I have? Yeah, maybe I have, but do I feel I was shining? Yeah, but I think the shining moment for me is those little moments I felt, or like the moment I talk to you, you inspire me, I inspire you, and then we have a lot of commonality about motherhood. I think those moments are really shining for me. Yeah.
No, that's excellent. Yeah, that's exactly answer that comes from your heart. That's the moment, that feeling that comes when you had that conversation and you actually help people by listening to their story. So you feel you shine. You see, yeah. That's the whole idea about the shining women. When you feel
Nice.
like you're in your safe space, you can tell all the truth, your journey, your um, struggle and your mind shift and then the way you are today.
Yeah, I think just to add, maybe the better answer for me is the moment where I talk to the people, then I help them to discover, oh, actually, I'm not stupid. Actually, I'm not dumb. Actually, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just a normal behavior. And then they realize it's all about my self limiting belief that blocks me. I think that's really the shiny moment for me. Like, almost like take them out from the box, look forward with a good spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Sometimes you understand how beautiful you are from other people's that are really thankful because you're there and help them to discover. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank
I
you,
hope you
Tita.
also discover so many motherhood mothers all around the world who watch us today. So they know it's okay to be imperfect. It is okay if you feel like this is enough of what you're doing today, because at the end of the day it's all your option, that's your choice. And then being perfect is doesn't
Doesn't
exist.
exist.
Yeah.
No one is perfect. And please remember, everyone is insecure, which is
Yeah,
fine.
so you are not alone. Everyone's also feel the same. And then at the end of the day, you will find that shining moment of yourself. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jasmine.
you, everyone.
Thank
Thank you,
you for
Dita.
everyone that watching. Bye bye.